Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Dragon Quest XI. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, God, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. Yeah, I couldn't help myself, man. I beat 7, and I instantly knew I had to jump into something just as big, and Dragon Quest XI is going to scratch that itch for the coming weeks, baby. Let's go. So, ever since I did that very first video on this of like 2 years ago on this channel, it was like 2 years ago, I think, I have been itching to play this game for this channel officially. So yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna jump in. Now, to start this playthrough off, we're gonna be playing in 3D mode. However, I can see myself occasionally switching to 2D mode for some episodes. I think that might be kind of a fun gimmick to kind of switch play modes. I'll see. If I'm near a church and I decide to switch play modes, I'll do it. But if I'm not, then I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, we're gonna be playing primarily in 3D. English. Having now listened to the English, I'm kind of okay with it. It doesn't strike me as being that distracting. In fact, I think a lot of the English voices are actually really good, surprisingly enough. Yeah, good enough. Alright.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too.
However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
You know, ever since Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest VIII, I have been in love with this style of Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest VIII really was the game that made me want to go back and play a lot of the original Dragon Warrior games. I just never found them to be all that appealing until number 8, which I think is a pretty common sentiment. I feel like the closer they've gotten to being more traditional RPGs, the more people have kind of grown attached to them. I mean, do I have to talk to you? I mean, alright, fine. So seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything. Both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore. And, you're not kids anymore. No, you're grown up now. That means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top and give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure of what to do next, try pressing X and selecting Party Talk. Cool. Core, just look at that view. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, God, all I can think of is Yangish from 8. Cool, blimey! Alright, let's go. How about you? Oh, dearie me, where can that boy have got to this time? I just hope he didn't decide to go up to Tor on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. He'll be the death of me. Yeah, probably.
Folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then, That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters! They're coming this way.
All right. You know, I've always asked myself, who in the right mind in the Dragon Quest universe looks at slimes and goes, yeah, those are scary. That's not... Alright. Oh, yeah, I can still... Oh, yeah, you can move around while doing this too, can't you?
Go on! You can do it! Go on!
Yo, this dog is the true MVP. This dog is a real fucking tank. Just sits there and takes hits to the fucking dome over and over and over again, man. That shit's intense. Alright. Yay! I even dropped the medicinal herb. Nice.
Crikey, I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Really? You sure? Because I think there's plenty to worry about, with or without me here. Just gonna go on a limb and tell you that. Believe it or not, I am not infallible. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land sphere's hearth and home. Blessed are we since the days of yore, and let it be so forevermore. Aw. Nice. Alright, game. Time for me to go through this and get myself out to the open world. That's where all the cool shit happens. I'll be honest with you, Dragon Quest VIII opens up so fucking much. It's actually, I'm sorry, 11 opens up so much. I told myself, once I got done with, like, the PS1 era Final Fantasy games, I wanted to do more Dragon Quest stuff. Or at least venture onward to other things that maybe I would still enjoy. And trust me, there are plenty of other RPGs out there for me to enjoy. The problem is that I love the Switch simply because I could take it with me, which means a lot of games I might choose to do will be Switch games, like it or not. More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted us yet. You should sneak up and surprise them. So this game has the ability to do preemptive strikes with your blade, and it even does damage when you do it. So you actively do damage to monsters when you... There we go, see? So they've actively taken, not a lot of damage, mind you, but some damage. They've taken damage. I've always been super amused by the fact that the dog is so beastly. This dog is so absurdly powerful, so fucking godlike. This dog just stares enemies dead in the face, takes hits directly to the dome, doesn't even matter. Girl, what the fuck you think I'm doing?
Go on, you can do it. Go on. Phew. I'm so proud of you.
Nice. So we've gained a bunch of stat ups. So one of the things that's going to be unlocked in this game is technically a skill tree. It's a little bit more intense than Dragon Quest VIII. Dragon Quest VIII was fairly simplistic in the fact that you just had to you had to choose between 3 different things to put points into. And also, like, what weapons you wanted to level. Because not every not every weapon is the same. So, no matter how you want to look at it, not every weapon you will ever have will be the same, even in how, not even like in how they are used. It's usually like your character by default won't be proficient with them. Which, I get it, gameplay exists. I shouldn't be asking this question, but if I may be so bold as to inquire, game, why does that matter? Like, no offense. I've always been really impressed by this game, not only just because, well, I mean, it's on like 2 different platforms, but there's apparently like a 3DS version in like Japan, and that's a version I would love to see in like actual action. Like, if I could read Japanese, that would be a version of the game I'd be like super interested in. Because, I mean, this is a pretty big game. I mean, I guess if they could do Dragon Quest VIII in this form, they could probably do that game as well. Oh, we also got magic last level, but it's not a big deal, so we're fine. It's not a really big concern. This leads further up. Yo, where are you? I think this leads down? Does this lead down? Oh, this has got to come back and bite us later. Absolutely. I can already imagine we'll be back here at some point. Oh, nice. Actually, I saw something similar to this back here. It was along the walkway. Wasn't it? Or was it just effects? It might have just been an effect. Okay. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. I will learn my lesson to not go snooping around looking for goodies. If you have goodies, you're either going to give them to me or you're not. And you take an back attack. So, one of the handful of issues that Dragon Quest has, like, inherently, is that the game doesn't really start to get, like, super varied until, once you get a full team, the game starts to vary up. But unfortunately, the game gets it's a little samey. I don't deny it. Dragon Quest VIII takes a while as well.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! Cole?
Okay, so I can turn on autoplay. Fantastic.
Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
All right. I don't have much. I guess I'll try on you and hope I don't miss.
Go on! Crikey! Crumbs! Here you go.
Wasn't expecting them to just outright fucking... Oh, do I just not have equipment? I picked up medicinal herbs, didn't I? Well, that's unfortunate. I thought I had medicinal herbs. Alright, fair enough.
Don't give up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I figured you would.
Fight, fight, and fight some more. Get him! Crikey! Go on, you can do it. Go on.
Nice.
Tough little blighters, aren't they? Well done.
Hey, a level up to 3. Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Now, I know there's items around here. Now, as with every game I do on this channel, it's customary for at least for me to be open and honest about how much of this game I've actually seen and how blind I'm going in. Assume once we get our first actual character, that I don't know much about what's happening after that. That's about as far as I ever made it. So, just once we get to that point, assume I have no idea what the fuck happens and I'm just making it up as I go. Because I very likely am. And I see no harm in admitting that openly. Alright. Oh. See? There you go. Alright. Well, here we are at the top. Sure, things can't possibly get any weirder from here.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help! Help me! Help! Help! alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
All right. I should probably at least look around. Yeah, of course there would be. Thank you. Hey, even the game realizes that this was a chore. Yeah, you are kind of dumb, but I'll forgive you. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, such a relief. Yeah. I'm a hero. You'll live with it. When the lightning struck the Tor, I must confess I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over all of us. Yay, you're back! Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. Nice.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Awarded for alright, I forgot the game has like in-game achievements. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can only imagine what's gonna happen if Gerard tries to play this. I mean, he did Tales Symphonia, so I guess this shouldn't be that much harder, right? Like, if you're willing to suffer through a Tales game, you can probably get your way through almost anything. Speaking of Tales, oh man, one of those gives me something pretty fucking tasty right now, man. I could go for a Tales game. Now, would it be Tales of Berseria, maybe? Grace's F? Ooh, so many choices. So many choices. Pumpkins! Yeah! Pumpkins. Fuck the pump. Fuck the barrels. Yeah, fuck barrels. I'm all about fucking barrels. Fuck barrels. Not gonna need anything over here yet. This is a shop. Church. So I imagine there's going to be a priest in here to clear me of all of my sins. Father, for I have sinned. I have broken the cardinal rule of Let's Play, and have chosen to do 2 turn-based RPGs next to each other at the same time. Can I truly be forgiven? Probably not, I'm gonna be honest with you. Really wasting my time on this one. God ain't listening to me here. God is silent. And I'm gonna break these. Nope. Yeah. Nice. Antidotal herb. Nice. Alright. Nothing over here. Here we go. I knew there was more to this than the game was letting on. Medicinal herb. You can even jump off of buildings too? My god, this game. What even is a JRPG anymore? It's Dragon Quest, plus a little bit of parkour. It's kind of fantastic, honestly. Is this it? No, I don't think this is the house I'm looking for. There's the item I want. Fantastic. Hey, there's Sandy. I will be right with you, Sandy. I promise. I have something to do. Pumpkins! Fuck pumpkins. Fuck pumpkins. Just, if you see a pumpkin, tell it to fuck itself. If I see pumpkins, I do not trust them. Alright, how do I get up here again? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Alright. This game was made for many things, and platforming was never one of them. Ah! 2, 3. Yes. Yes! The feather is what we really...
Brilliant!
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Gemma. I appreciate your desire to help me. Hey, 50 gold. Not bad. Alright. Alright, Mama. I'm home.
Oh, here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tour, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tour. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Well, that's dinner for you. Yeah, I do really enjoy the different variations of the run cycle. You have an average walk, you know, I'm just walking. You have like a fast walk, so a march. He's marching. He's stomping his little boots. Look at him. He's stomping. It's like a little bit of a mix between a run and a walk. He can't quite decide what he wants to do. And then he's going to a full-on run.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the Luminary, that reincarnation thing. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the Luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the Luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the Luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
You know, you really do lose a lot of dramatic tension when you end the day on that kind of note. The cheerful little jingle.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Nice. A set of plain clothes? Oh, I already have those. So, surprising that the game gives you two options, either the cobblestone sword or the great sword. The thing is, what weapons you use do kind of affect what skills you can use. So, take that into account. For continuity's sake, I will be using a normal old sword, because in my mind, I guess I've always associated a Dragon Quest character to use normal ass fucking swords, not great swords. Even though the handful of Dragon Quest games I've played, they kind of just say, well, everything's canon. Do what you want. Play whatever character you want to play. Play the game how you would play it. Do what you want. Play. You know, I had a feeling they wouldn't just let me go up there for no reason. This game doesn't seem nearly as unforgiving as far as, like, you know, going into a building and finding nothing. So this guy has a quest, but we've already done it? Oh, no, this guy has a quest, because he's... Yeah, this guy has it. Dear me, what am I gonna do? Oh, if it isn't young Rezabesso. You came around at the right time. I've got a favor to ask, you see. The other day I was playing with my lad, you know, messing around as you do, and, well, he got his flurry feather that he loves, and, well, the fool I am, I managed to blow it away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go get it myself, but I'm not good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyways, I know you're a brave young fella. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. Yeah, jokes on you, dude. I already got it. Oh, sorry. Yeah. There you go. I don't quite care what this guy has to say. It's not entirely important. But hey, we got it. The quest has been the quest has been transgressed with finesse. All right. Oh, no wonder it's in my item bag, and your item bag is very different than your normal bag. We'll throw a 4 in there just so I have it on me. Alright, let's go. Wow, this is the good part, everybody. We're gonna get to go on our fucking adventure. This shit's dope as fuck. I'm excited. So, you're leaving old Cobblestone, are you? Well, make sure you got all the essentials before you set off. Money isn't going to be a huge issue, but we are going to pick up a couple things. I'm taking these 3 things right here, honestly. Fantastic. We have all new gear. We are equipped and ready. It's time to start our fucking adventure. I don't know much about fighting, but I've heard the best way to get big and strong is to wall up lots of monsters and build up your experience. But if you realize you picked a fight with a monster that's tougher than you, there's no shame in running away. I don't run away. Okay, I take that back. I do run away. Tonberries scare the fuck out of me. So, this is it. My little soldier is really leaving. You might not be back for a while. Hope you've said all your goodbyes. So, ready? Well, off you go then.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the Luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the Luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way. magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way. You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you. It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there, but wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Alright, need a horse? Nay, bother. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover a large amount of ground in a very little time. But you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair! A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will bring your faithful friend galloping to your side. Hell yes. Everybody, this is Dragon Quest XI. Hope y'all ready, because it's going to be a fantastic time. The wide world is stretched out in front of me, and I'm ready to make it my bitch. Till then, everybody, stay tuned. I'll see you all later.